Questions. Let. About professional education. Part 6. Question number 1. Which of the following best illustrates the zone of proximal development? ZPD of Vygotsky. Letter A. Kyle solves a puzzle independently. Letter B. David solves a puzzle with guidance from a teacher. Letter C. Carl refuses to solve a puzzle. Letter D. Luis memorizes puzzle steps by rote. The correct answer is letter B. This is with the zone of proximal development, since David cannot solve a puzzle alone but can accomplish it successfully with the assistance of the teacher. This is the potential development level of Vygotsky. It is called as scaffolding on the theory of Brunner's. The zone of proximal development is the gap between what a learner can do alone versus with the assistance from a more knowledgeable person. Scaffolding did not mention from the theory of Vygotsky but the process of providing support and guidance to learners within ZPD, reducing assistance as the learner become more proficient. Could be like a scaffolding. Question number 2. Ian, a grade 6 student, recalls a definition of osmosis from memory without using notes. What kind of learning strategy is applied? Letter A. Drill and practice. Letter B. Retrieval practice. Letter C. Mnemonic device. Letter D. Understanding. The correct answer is letter B. Retrieval practice. Because Ian was able to recall the information from his memory without relying on notes or books. The drill and practice is repeating an activity many times until it's remembered. The retrieval practice is pulling information out of memory without looking at notes. Mnemonic device is when a student uses tricks like remembering the first letter of the word or making it like acronyms, and understanding means that learner can explain the concept in their own words and apply it to real life or new situations. Question number 3. Teacher Tin gives a quiz after a lesson to check if students understand the lesson. What type of assessment is this? Letter A. Diagnostic. Letter B. Summative. Letter C. Formative. Letter D. Placement. The correct answer is letter C. Formative. Because Teacher Tin gives only a quiz to know if the students understand it. The formative is to monitor learning and give feedback for improvement. This test is a mastery drills and not recordable, while the diagnostic happens before instruction, to find the strengths or weaknesses of the student, and lastly is the summative is after instruction because it is for final judgment or final grades. Question number 4. A teacher integrates technology in her lesson, using PowerPoint and videos. This is aligned with letter A. DEP Ed orders. Letter B. Outcomes-based education. Letter C. Republic Act 9155. Letter D. ICT in education. The correct answer is letter D. Information and communication. Technology in educations. Because it describes the use of PowerPoint and videos as a tool in the teaching and learning process. ICT integration supports the 21st century learning, where it helps to enhance instruction, improve engagement, and support student understanding. Question number 5. Lee, a 5-year-old child, says, "The sun is following me." According to Piaget, this is letter A. Egocentrism. Letter B. Conservation. Letter C. Reversibility. Letter D. Assimilation. The correct answer is letter A. Egocentrism is the stage where children have difficulty seeing things from another person's point of view. They believe that what they see, feel, or experience is the same for everyone. Lee thinks that movement of the sun in the sky is personally related to him. He does not yet understand that the sun's position changes due to the Earth's rotation. Characteristics of pre-operational stage. The egocentrism is the stage where children have difficulty seeing things from another person's point of view. They believe that what they see, feel, or experience is the same for everyone. Second is the animism. They believes that inanimate objects are alive. For example, the teddy bear is sad because I left it alone. Third is the artificialism. They believes that natural events are made by people. For example, it rains because someone is pouring water from the sky. Fourth is the centration, where they focus on one aspect of a situation and ignoring others. For example, a child judges who has more juice just by the height of the glass, not by width. Fifth, the lack of conservation. They do not yet understand that quantity stays the same even if shape changes. For example, thinking a taller glass has more water than a shorter wide one, even if both are equal. Sixth is the symbolic play, using words or objects to represent things. For example, pretending a stick as a sword. Seventh is the irreversibility. In this stage they have a difficulty in mentally reversing steps. For example, if 3 plus 5 equals 8, they may not understand that 8 minus 3 equals 5. Question number 6. Which curriculum design emphasizes solving problems of society? Letter A. Problem-centered. Letter B. Subject-centered. Letter C. Learner-centered. Letter D. Spiral curriculum. The correct answer is letter A. Problem-centered. For example, learning about the causes and effects of climate change, as well as strategies to address it, helps students understand how to prevent or reduce the impacts of phenomena like El Niño. They also explore the various factors that contribute to climate change and its effects on the environment and society. Learner-centered is about students' needs and abilities. Subject-centered is about the subjects. Questions number 7. A grade 9 student, Patrick, carefully follows step-by-step instructions from a textbook to build a model volcano in order to observe a chemical reaction. This activity most accurately represents letter A. Experiential learning. Letter B. Discovery learning. Letter C. Scaffolding. Letter D. Both A and B. The correct answer is letter A. Experiential learning. Difference of experiential and discovery learning. Experiential is focus on actively experiencing the concept or skill. It is learning by doing, where students will have a hands-on experience or real-life involvement. While discovery learning is focus on constructing knowledge independently rather than following instructions. Students will actively experience to explore, investigate, and find out knowledge on their own. Question number 8. Which shows teacher professionalism most? Letter A. Strong mastery of subject matter. Letter B. Wearing professional attire. Letter C. Strict compliance with deadlines. Letter D. Continuous professional development. The correct answer is letter D. Continuous professional development check mark. While mastery of subject matter is important, true professionalism goes beyond simply fulfilling minimum requirements. Continuous professional development demonstrates a teacher's commitment to lifelong learning, openness to new strategies, and ability to adapt to innovations in education. Question number 9. Which indicates lack of reliability in a test? Letter A. Students score consistently each time. Letter B. The test does not measure what it intends to. Letter C. Very different scores on two versions of the test. Letter D. Same scores given by different raters. The correct answer is letter C. Very different scores on two versions of the test because it shows lack of reliability because the results are inconsistent. Reliability is equal to consistency, stability, and dependability of test results. For example, if a student takes a spelling test today and gets 8 out of 10, then takes a similar spelling test tomorrow and still gets about 8 out of 10. The test is reliable. If the same student suddenly gets 5 out of 10 tomorrow without reason, then the test is unreliable. Another example is Tony weigh himself on a scale. For day 1, he is 54 kilograms. Then day 2, he is still 54 kilograms. And for the day 3, he becomes 54.5 kilograms. The results are still consistent to 54 until 55 kilograms, meaning the scale is reliable. Now, if the scale gives, for day 1, a 54 kilograms. Then next day is day 2, with a 65 kilograms. And at day 3, it becomes 58 kilograms, meaning the scale is unreliable, because the results are inconsistent. Question number 10. Jenny sees her ice cream melt. She says, "I can't get it back, it's gone forever." What pre-operational feature is shown? Letter A. Conservation. Letter B. Egocentrism. Letter C. Irreversibility. Letter D. Symbolic thinking. The answer is letter C. One of the characteristics of the pre-operational stage is irreversibility, where children think in one-way logic. This means they have difficulty in mentally reversing a step or an action. That is why, if something happens, they see it as final and cannot imagine it being undone. In question 10, Jenny thinks her melted ice cream is gone forever, and she cannot imagine that the ice cream could return to its original state after being frozen again. Thank you for watching.